tell you something. Let me tell you. Before watching this video, please like and subscribe, as this will help this channel grow so I can keep making great videos for you guys. Peace. First things first, who mans is this? Who mans is this? For real. Like he was acting like a different animal right there, trying to throw hands. He hit that man with a 1.2 combo. I ain't never think I seen that in my life. You know what I'm saying? He took the first shot and he was like, what you doing, bro? Then he took the second shot. Like, he was just for the energy all the way. Like, I don't even understand why he was doing that. But what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay back here again for another video on Real Sports Talk. And I am making this video after the Saints and Bears game that came on just a while back. Good game by the Saints, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought they was gonna lose that game for a little while. You know what I mean? They were missing on a lot of third down conversions, and I was kind of. And Chicago defense was looking really good. Like Roquan Smith was looking really good. But hey, shout out to Alvin Kamara, for real. Cause man, he was Mr. Do It All out there tonight. Now, granted, he dropped some catches that he should have caught. Fair game. But 72 yards running the ball, and I think 96 yards catching the ball, that man was Mr. Do It All out there. He was your best running back and your best receiver. While Mike and Emmanuel Sanders, I believe, are out. Which you do need back because besides Cook and Kamara, they don't really have a lot of options. And Drew Brees back there, he need a little bit of help. He can't just be out there with some scrubs, you know what I'm saying? But overall, good game by the Saints. I mean, they did what they did. They did what it took to win. It wasn't pretty. At some points, it was boring. But it picked up at the end of the game, like, most football games do. And it got lit, and the Saints took care of the job, and they pretty much got the ball, in the first thing in overtime. They didn't do nothing with it. Gave the ball to Chicago. Thought Chicago was going to do something. They didn't. And then the Saints got the ball back and never looked back. Just made big plays, man. The special teams for the Saints was really good. Drew Brees wasn't great, but he was good enough to get the win. The play calling at times was good. The Taysom Hill call, I believe, where he caught the touchdown was cool. Like, the play calling was good for the Saints. But AK really stole the show, in my opinion. He's the MVP. Because for you to go out there, I don't care about them couple drops. For you to go out there and be the best running back and the best receiver on the field, when all the eyes are really on you in terms of the offense, and doing like Jared Cook and Taysom Hill at times, then I think that's very impressive, especially versus a defense like the Chicago Bears, who really did good this game. I mean, they was flying around. They was getting in the backfield. I don't think they got as many sacks as they probably should have executed on, but it is what it is. But my thing is, man, what happened to the Magic Man? You know what I'm saying? What happened to Mr. Nick Foles, man? Like, Nick Foles, it ain't like he played terrible, but for the most part of that game, he was not doing nothing special. I mean, you got to think about it. This is a Chicago team that had Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback, who I don't think any of us thinks is an elite or even like a really good quarterback. He's just average. And they went 3-0. And then, they were losing to Atlanta. Nick Foles comes in and he does his Magic Man thing, brings them back, beat Atlanta, who really ain't that impressive to come back against Atlanta. It's Atlanta. Come on now. But he came back. And then for the next couple games, then he beat Tampa. And so now everybody really on him. And then you go and look terrible against the Rams. And then you go against the Saints. And for the first half, most of the game, really, you didn't look good at all. And it looked like you was on the fringe of probably being benched. So that wasn't good. But he picked it up. He picked it up towards the end of the game. You know what I mean? He started making some plays here and there. Anthony Miller played good. He made some plays. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he made some really good plays at defense on the Saints. Just saying, like, he made some good plays on Miller and a lot of other different guys. I think that guy is really going to be a top elite safety in this league one day, man. Because I think he's only in year 2, so that's kind of scary. But back to Nick Foles. It just felt like the magic ran out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was picking it up, like, towards the end of the fourth quarter, going into overtime. He was picking up the magic. But in overtime, he just couldn't get it done, bro. He just couldn't get it done. It bears the question, how good is Chicago really? I mean, like, this is probably just, maybe they just had an easy schedule for the first couple games. Because when they play these really good teams besides Tampa, they really haven't beat nobody special. Like, they really haven't. You know what I mean? So, and they kind of seem like they have two quarterbacks. Even though Nagy don't want to admit it kind of seems like they have two quarterbacks. And they say that two quarterbacks is no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because Nick Foles has his moments. He has his Magic Man moments. But then he has this other moment where he's like, oh, so this is why this man was a backup here, here, and here. That's why he was a backup. Same thing with Trubisky. Like, Trubisky may have a couple times here and there, but for the most part, it's like, oh, he a bust. You know what I'm saying? So they really got to figure this out. You know, Allen Robinson out here getting frustrated. I don't know what's going on with Allen Robinson. Probably Chicago fans can tell you that. I don't know, but he seemed frustrated. I know he want money. I don't know if he got it yet. He might get traded. I don't know, but he just seemed frustrated, man. And it just doesn't seem offensively that they have stuff clicking, man. David Montgomery's a good running back, but he isn't nothing special yet or what they really need yet. Allen Robinson don't seem like he has a lot of chemistry with the team. Nick Foles and Mr. Trubisky both have moments where they look bad, and then they have some moments where they look good, but they can't ever put together these consistent week after week good games. So Chicago, you know what I mean? They're not a bad team. I mean, I think they're top or second best in their conference, which is a really good NFC conference. I mean, division. But they definitely have some problems and some holes, man. So I don't really know what's going on with Chicago, but they need to get it fixed, man, because yeah, you almost beat I guess good team in the Saints, even though they didn't have two of their best receivers. But at the same time, it's just the consistency of the Bears is just on and off, man. And they gotta find some consistency if they want to make a run, because I'm pretty sure that every team's going to make a run. That's all I gotta say about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Peace.